Oops. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Let's just see if anybody comes in and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's try to go here. We're so ghetto. So ghetto. So ghetto, YouTube. Let's see. So, let's see if I can open it.
I grew up on my account using this influencer.
All right. Let me know when you're in the chat. Let me know if you're here. I cannot see the chat over here. It has the little monkey with the hammer saying something went wrong. So I'm going to have to look at my phone and see you guys. Okay, so I'm seeing here it's coming in right here. I'm seeing Karen. Good morning, Karen. High Vibrations. Nicole, Growth Guidance. Hello. Thank you for joining the membership tab. Dream Chaser. D. Hello, D. Lady. MG. Veronica. Dominique. Lori. Good morning. Marquita. Shay. Pammy. Melissa. Michelle. Thank you guys all for joining the membership tab. Today I'm going to continue with the what are we doing? Rising signs. And I think I left off with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. I'm going to be looking down a lot because I cannot see right here. For whatever reason, the chat is blocked out. So I'm going to be looking this way a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I didn't post yesterday. I tried. Hold on a second. Pugsley and Bruno, come over here. I thought I would have a little bit more energy. I volunteer in the mornings on Tuesdays. Then I went to go work out in the evening at 5 and then come and help my son with homework. Maybe I can put this over here so I can see. And let me tell you something. I'm going to start with the Guardian Angel card for you guys today. 6th grade math is kicking my ass already. Okay. 6th grade math is kicking my ass. And for those of you know who follow me on Instagram and Facebook, my son is extremely smart. Extremely smart. He had the highest GPA in the whole 5th grade last year. So extremely smart, right? He doesn't like math like most kids don't, right? And it's not that he's not getting it. It's just he's a perfectionist. I don't know where he got this from because I'm complete opposite. I am not a perfectionist. I'm like, just throw this shit up here. But anyways, he's a perfectionist. So he likes to check his work. And so like they're doing like the geometry and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh God, okay. So he likes to check his work because he feels like his teacher is teaching it really fast. And so he's like, I don't know. He's not his confidence. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't know if I'm grasping it, but he is. But he wants to be able to check his work. So he's like, Mom, he was like, you just need to get me a tutor so I can have somebody I can do my homework with. That's why he wants a tutor. He wants me to pay a tutor so he'll have somebody to do his homework with. And I'm like, okay, but I was like, you have me. And he looked at me. He looked at me and he was like, Mom, he was like, can you please just get me a tutor? I'm like struggling trying to help him because they don't do it the same way we did it. That's the first problem. You know what I'm saying? I can help him, but they don't do it like we did it, which I don't understand that. Why they keep changing the math? Like we get into the same solution. Why do we have to change how it's done? I don't understand. Teacher's going to have to explain that to me. But he looked at me, poor kid. He was like, Mom, please. He's like, can you just please give me a tutor? And I'm like, okay. I guess I will. But yeah, it was kicking my ass last night. I just needed a shower and go to bed after that homework. So when he's extremely smart, but he's like, I don't, which most of us are like, what is the point? That's what he's like. What is the point? I'm not going to be doing this with my life. That's what we used to always ask when we were in school. We're not going to use this math unless, you become an architect or something like that, then of course. But So here we are. I'm looking for a tutor right now. All right, let's take a look. I want you guys, once the reading is done, to give me suggestions for the name of the reading, because I never know what to name these, but I'd like to at least change the title when I'm done with these. So if you stay to the end, let me know what the name of the reading should be called. Let's take a look here. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What do we have here for today? This is, those dogs are upstairs. I can't see them. Ooh, August 21st. So you have believe. I'm showing it down here. Believe. Sorry, that's my alarm for my pre-workout. Believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. This kind of I'm like, where did I read this before? I feel like on my Instagram this morning, when I posted the daily, I forgot what you Instagram channel page posts those, but I always post them in the morning. And it kind of was the same thing, talking about you taking action, but believing in what you're doing. So let's see here. Let's pull from the wisdom of the oracle. What is the energy for today for Aries? I'm looking down just to remind you guys, because I'm looking at my phone right here. For whatever reason, the chat up here is not working on YouTube today. I'm gonna have to put in a complaint. All right. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Good morning, everyone. What do we have here today for the Aries collective? What do they need to see? All right. I like this. Regeneration definitely feels like the energy here that we're going through. Regeneration. If you let it happen, break you down, build you back up. 46. Regeneration, the rebirth, the second chances and new opportunities. The second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced. Let's see here. By something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Okay. Let's take a look at the relationship message. It says, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss. And in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. That's beautiful. All right, and let's take a look at the prosperity message. All right, is it still freezing? Is it good? Or is it good? I don't know what's going on with the connection today. It says prosperity message. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It's becoming apparent that there is a new you. Okay, good. A new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from gods. Now is one of these times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell in the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. I really like this. I said, I got to tell the collective this. I had this burst of energy yesterday. I don't know if it was from the full moon in Aquarius or after really honestly, when the the moon moved into Pisces. But I went into like this creative flow. And I've been waiting for this to happen. I feel like I needed to detox. And I told you guys detox from readings, right? Because it's always a lot of time. It's never enough time to be in my own energy. It's, especially when I have a full schedule of doing readings, I'm constantly in other people's energies, constantly cleansing and cleaning, but not so much as just sitting in my own space. And it's kind of like when I started detoxing, I was wondering when this would happen. So it took about a week or two, but now I just have this flow of ideas that are coming to me, things to create for the channel and things like that, and new projects and stuff, and to be in this creation mode, and to start again and to start anew. And I was like, it's a shame because I know not everybody can take off that type of time and just sit with themselves, which is kind of why this whole system is made for us to be going to work, to live, But if you could, if you could take some time, I would say a week would probably be necessary. If you have a week or a time and you're like, you know what, and you have time saved up from your job, and I mean to literally just sit with yourself for a week, meditate. Don't look for anything to come. Don't get frustrated if nothing comes up in the beginning, because something will. If you have just this practice of meditation every day, sometimes ideas don't come through the meditation. Sometimes it comes after. Sometimes the inspiration hits you while you're driving or working out or doing something. But the fact that you are meditating, you're opening the lines of communication for yourself. And when I felt that inspiration, I was volunteering yesterday, and then they didn't really need me too long. So I was like, you know what? Inspiration just hit me. I need to go home. I need to draw. That's when I get an idea, I just start drawing and coloring and stuff. And, that's my form of manifestation, sometimes vision boards, but I like to draw it out. Because your mind, that when you see pictures, it puts an imprint on your mind. It manifests that way. But in that moment, I literally was thinking, man, I wish this for everyone. I wish this for everyone. I wish this for people to be able to sit down and to just create. Everybody should be creating. Everybody has something, even if you feel like you're not a creator, everybody has something inside of you that needs to come to fruition for someone else. If it's a business idea, if it's jewelry, a t-shirt, and anything. I feel like everybody has something, but we're never left alone enough to really have those creations to come out because we're too tired, we're overworked, overstimulated, we're, you know what I'm saying, bogged down with other people's shit. And man, and I just feel like if, especially in this energy right now, this time, if you can find some time to do that, even to figure out your next steps, I feel that is so powerful. I just wanted to say that, especially with this regeneration card, because it's like literally going back to the drawing board and starting all over and creating or rising up to something much grander, much better. See, first card out, King of Wands, King of Spring. He's an entrepreneur, and look what came out. Everything else that came out is fire energy. Right. So creation. So 7, 8, 9. Let's pull one more. I'm seeing the 9 of Autumn here. This is interesting. Okay. Give me one more here for the Aries collective. There it is. 2 of Winter. And we'll clarify that. So the first card out. I'm gonna come back to your comment, Monica. And the first card out, we have the King of Wands. Innovative, inspiring, innovative. Keyword, innovative. Inspiring, wise, theatrical, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. All right. King of Wands. King of Wands. We have the 7. This is how they fell out. So I'm going to read them this way. This is like all fire energy came out. This is your energy, Aries. This is your time. Regeneration, right? 7 of Wands. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. The 9 of Wands. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation, and the 8 of Spring, or the 8 of Wands. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, and sudden events or changes. When I see this combination of cards in this order, 7, 9, 8. I see someone persevering no matter what the obstacles or challenges that present themselves. And they could be a lot, okay? Especially because the 9 follows the 7. There could be a lot of challenges and obstacles that are coming up in your life that are either the most important part. The thing about challenges when they come up in your life, it's not so much about the challenge, it's about learning how to stabilize your mood and your attention and your awareness. If you watch Law of Attraction channels, the one thing that they kind of teach you is to not absorb yourself in the 3D circumstances, right? Because anytime you absorb the 3D circumstances when something is going wrong, you manifest more of that. So literally your superpower in anything is to equalize your state of being. Okay, it doesn't always have to be happy and peaceful and positive, but if you can keep yourself at an equal neutrality, a neutral set point, right? Where even if something negative comes up, you don't flow with that negativity. Okay, you can flow with the positive, but at least try to stay neutral, right? You can have control of your circumstances and your outcome a lot better. You will literally, that is the point when you can remain neutral. That is the point where you start creating your own reality, not your circumstances. Okay. Not your circumstances. And so the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Spring together here says that there's opposition, but the 9 of Wands says that you get through it. Grit, teeth and iron, whatever, you're going to get through it, right? You may have been beat down a lot in the past or going through this situation, but the 9 talks about perseverance. And then you have the 8 of Spring, the 8 of Wands, which is that fluid moving energy where you finally crack the code and things just start coming towards you quickly. Opportunities start coming towards you quickly. It's like building up. The 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, the way I'm seeing it in my head right now is like building up momentum. It's like the building up of momentum. I'm seeing somebody push one of those big tires. You know how so I'm actually seeing the tire kind of be like of stone, like from the Stone Age. But anyways, just pushing a tire, like you're pushing this big wheel, we'll say wheel, right? And it's difficult at first. But the moment that you start to gain momentum or you're going up the hill, then it goes down. It's very quick. It's very fast. That is the 8 of Wands. That is the 8 of Wands energy. A lot of opposition, you get through it. The 9 of Wands, even though it's a difficult card, it's still a card of victory because whatever these obstacles are, you push through it. And then the 8 of Wands on the other side is like that breath of fresh air where now everything is coming through for you. Everything is coming through for you because of what you've done. And that energy is what makes the King of Wands, okay? He doesn't just get here just because he has a good idea. The King of Wands is a king of action. I'm sorry, 1 second. Bruno has a water bottle. I know y'all are like, we can't hear it, but I can hear it in the background. I can hear stuff in the background, so it distracts me. And that's what the King of Wands is. He took action, right? He didn't just sit around and let people do things for him. He took inspired action after inspired action. He's a warrior, he's a fighter, he's a battler. He got through it. Now, this takes me back to the believe card here in the beginning, right? If you believe, be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. Sometimes, and the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, those wands are your preconceived ideas. The difficulties and the struggles that you create for yourself, right? Limiting beliefs. Sometimes that is the opposition that you really have to work to get through. We all do it. The battle of the mind. Bruno, they're saying hi to you. They're saying hi to you over there. Mm-hmm. Over here, they're saying hi to you. The last card that came out is the 2 of Winter, or the Two of Swords, okay? Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So you have this idea that you want to do something, or you feel that this next step, this next chapter is right for you, but your emotional part or your mind and your heart is not aligning. So the Two of Swords here says that you have to get out of this limbo energy, because right when you take a step forward and take a step back, you find out that you're in the same spot, right? You're never going to continue to move forward. So you have to fight whichever thing is holding you back. Is it your mind that's holding you back? Is it your emotions? They need to come into alignment here with the Two of Swords energy here. I feel like this is a very powerful time for all of us to be creating. I've been meditating a lot, and that's a message that I really wanted to share with you guys, is that great things come through rest and meditation. Okay. A lot of times that's the work that is needed to be done, especially around your mind and your limiting beliefs, right? Because if your mind tells you that this thing is going to be hard to accomplish, that is when all of these obstacles come in. So, that's how you create your own reality. If you can take some time to sit and reprogram your mind that things come to you easily, or ideas come to you easily, or you manifest easily, you create easily, that is when you bulldoze through these oppositions. Okay. So this is a very creative time. When you're seeing all these wands energy here, this is all about action, creativity, and passion, and drive and fire. Okay. Pushing you to the top with the King of Wands energy, and whatever you're doing, manifesting whatever you're doing, if it's a job, if you're an entrepreneur, this is you beating out whatever the situation, the obstacles is. This could even be having success in a relationship. But if your mind tells you that this is going to be hard or difficult for you, then it will be. Okay. You're not going to get on the table. You're going to try to get on the table. You can't. No. You're going to leave that water bottle alone too. I'm about to put you down. Leave that water bottle alone. I'm going to pull one card for the Two of Winter, or the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Wow. Very powerful message. So clarifying the Two of Swords is the Ten of Pentacles. This is very powerful message. Shit, even for me. Even for me. It's like you are one decision away, Aries. One decision away, one mindset away from being in poverty or being rich. Literally. You're like literally one decision away. Two of Swords here. You have to make the decision. Are you going to that impoverished mindset, or are you going towards abundance? That's literally, it's your mind that blocks. The Two of Swords can be a blockage. It is your mind that blocks you from anything that you want and desire. It's also the mind that gives you freedom to have anything that you desire. Ten of Pentacles here, because at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. So imagine the Two of Swords is like a fork in the road, right? You're either going to go this way or you're going to go this way. Both are tens. Completion of success or completion of failure. You know what I'm saying? Both are tens, but which way are you going to go? Are you going to choose the hard way, or are you going to choose the abundant way, the way that flows to you? Okay. Excuse me. And then, of course, at the bottom of the deck, the Devil, right? That is the illusion that you feel that you are trapped in. The Nine of Swords, the Devil and the Nine of Swords. That's the part that you have to work through. You have to realize that this energy is not real. It's only illusion. This is what you choose to think and what you choose to believe. And then the judgment. You release it. You call the shots. You call the shots, not shops. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this reading helped, because shit, just even reading it for you helped me. It really does come down. This regeneration energy really does come down to your own. The regeneration is really the regeneration of your mind. Okay. It's your mind, right? And that is the only thing that is blocking you from any success, abundance, riches, or wealth that you feel that you want and that you desire, that maybe you're telling yourself you can't have for whatever reason, XYZ. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. And I'll be back later after the gym. Talk to you later. Bye.